Hi, I'm Sarah Duke, the editor of the Yamas Niyamas by Deborah Adele. Today, Deborah is with me here and she's got big news. She's got a new book coming out this fall, a new yoga philosophy book. Congratulations and welcome, Deborah. Deborah, can you tell us what led you to write this new book?
I've been interested in the topic for a while, but what really got my attention was when politics seemed to be getting so uncivil, and I heard stories about families breaking up over different beliefs, especially politically. And I heard a story about a family of sisters who were all together at Thanksgiving, and they had a political disagreement, and the one sister walked out with her family and never spoke again to the other family. And that was really crazy to me because why? Why? And it made me start asking things like, where do our beliefs come from? Or we could talk about narrative or stories, or just kind of why do we have the reality we have? And so the Kleshas answered that for me. And when I have these really big questions, I always go to yoga philosophy because that seems to provide a place for me to reflect and begin to get some of my answers clearer to what's going on. And so that was really the impetus to my deep reflection on what was happening in our society, that we'd rather fight for our beliefs than to actually examine them.
Does this topic, or how does this topic, relate to the Yamas and Niyamas?
You know, as I started writing the book, I realized that in a very real way, the Yamas and Niyamas are an answer, and what's the question? What's the problem? And the problem really is the Kleshas. So I should probably talk a little bit about what the Kleshas are. Kleshas is a Sanskrit word, and it comes from the root word klish, which means to suffer or to be afflicted. And so in a way, it's yoga's understanding of suffering on the physical level, the emotional level, the mental level. But it talks about these things of self-doubt or lack of confidence or anxiety, worry, fear. We don't think of those as suffering, but they really gnaw at us, and they gnaw at our well-being and our sense of happiness. And so if this is the problem, and then the Yamas and Niyamas are part of the path that is the answer. So in a way, the books are backwards, but as I reflected on it, it's kind of like, what's the context for the Yamas and Niyamas? Why do I even want to practice them? Even though they allow for more harmony inside myself, in my relationships, in the world, still, what are they answering? They're answering this sense of this dissatisfaction that gnaws at us, sometimes knowingly, sometimes unconsciously.
Great. This is exciting news for those of us who have completely marked up, lovingly marked up our copies of the Yamas and Niyamas. I'm really excited about this new information on the Kleshas. Join us next time as we delve into the topic. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel. You can find links to Deborah and to buying the book in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.